welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I want to share with you my nighttime skincare routine. So this is going to entail us removing the makeup and doing like 19 cleansing steps. And my nighttime skincare routine is like kind of complicated. I have 8 million steps. So if you're interested in seeing my nighttime skincare routine, then please keep watching. When it's the end of the night and I'm just ready to like remove all this makeup and get my skin clean and hop into bed, my first step is going to be the Kirkland Daily Facial Wipes. I've talked about these makeup wipes a lot on my channel. These are the Kirkland ones from Costco. So you can get like a huge box of these for $12.99 at Costco. And to me, they're just the best makeup wipe. They have micellar water in them. And I like them because they're like super moist and super large. And then they have all the little dots on them so they can like exfoliate and get all the makeup off. So this is my first step that I do. See, this is how big it is. And then these were the little dots I was speaking of. So this is my first step. I like to start with the skin first, and then I do the eyes and then the lips last. I really like the smell of this too. I don't know why, it smells good, but one wipe usually can get pretty much everything off my face, and then I still will double cleanse after this, which we'll get to, but this wipe pretty much removes just about everything. So see how much this has on it? And we're not even done yet. So then I like to just avoid my lash extension, but get as much eyeshadow off as I can without touching the lash line. I typically just look down and then wipe across. And if you have lash extensions, then you know you don't want to get any kind of like cotton or cloth caught, even a towel caught on them, because it will rip them out or you'll have like little fuzzies on them and it's like impossible to get out. Then lastly, I just do the lips. So next, I like to take my Star Lash makeup removing pads. I spoke about these on my channel before. So basically, I don't know if you guys can see. The pad is not like a cotton pad. This is like rubbery, like almost like a thin makeup sponge. And the purpose of that is just like I was explaining, so you don't get any of like the little cotton lints or rip out the lash extensions, but still you can get all the stuff on the lash line. So I like to just do this next. I just go back and forth like I showed you. So I kind of like look down to still avoid the lashes. I just swipe this across as close to the lashes as possible. And then I'll just try to like pat it. I try to be gentle around the eyes because I don't want any wrinkles, but this just gets everything. And then it looks like this. And then I like to fold it. And then I'll just go under my eyes. Guys, you already know when you wear like heavy makeup, the worst part is taking it off. There's like too many steps if you want to properly cleanse your skin and get everything off. So annoying. So this little pad is done. Throw her away. So next I take my Purity face wash. This I've been using for so many years and I just keep going back to it. Like there's just nothing better than like there's nothing better as far as like gentle cleansers, and this one just removes all the excess makeup. First, I like to wet my face and then massage this in and then take my Clairsonic and really cleanse and get all in there. So I had to tie my hair back for this part so my hair doesn't get all wet. So I just wet my skin. Just a little tip for you guys, if I'm going to wash my face, for example, at night and I'm not gonna hop in the shower, then I'll wash my face in the tub, because in the sink, it just covers my entire counter. It goes down my arms, like, no. Wash your face in the tub and it's just so much easier. So I'm taking my Purity wash and I just like to take like a quarter amount, massage it in. And I like to get up here because my like concealer and mascara is all stuck, but just be very gentle. Massage, massage. I like to go over the eyebrows. Then whatever's left, I just like to go like this and go very gently down to kind of help if there's any mascara on them. Because right now they're like, they need to fill so bad, even though I just got them filled a week ago. So they're kind of like, I don't know, wonky. So I put mascara on them, which is not what you're supposed to do with lash extensions, as you know. Ew. So crazy. So once I had the cleanser on my skin, I then take my Clairsonic and I wet the head and then I massage this all around. So I just ran this under water, and I use the acne head just because it doesn't spread any bacteria if you were to have breakouts. And then we just turn this on. And I just massage it. It beeps when you're supposed to move it around your face, but any facial brush will work. Then we just rinse this off. Now that that's rinsed off, I then take my Star Lash Bath. So this is basically just like a gentle cleanser for your lash extensions if you do have them. If you don't have lash extensions, obviously you can skip this step. And then it comes with a little brush. So what I like to do is, since my lashes are already moist, you just take one pump of this, and I do one eye at a time. So I close one eye, put it on one eye, then I wet this. And all you do is go in a downward motion. This is just gonna get all that mascara, all that dirt, all of the makeup out of there, because you can get infections and your lash extensions won't last as long if they are not cleaned and brushed every day. And just keep rinsing with this, and then I'll just rinse my eye. Okay, so all our cleansers are done. My last step on the eyes is to take this. This is the oil-free makeup remover. This is the Target brand. And I take a little Q-tip and just make sure that I didn't miss any mascara or any makeup around the eyes. So I like just to go under the lash line, just very gently, because if you wear lower lash mascara, sometimes you can get it super close to your eye and it's hard to get off. I just barely have mascara on there, but that's fine. So if you have lash extensions, you want to go ahead and use a spoolie and comb them while they're still wet so they dry properly. I like to start on the top and just like spin this, go down, but spin the brush up, and then I come from underneath and I just comb them up. They don't look the best right now. Like I said, I need a fill. My fills are not lasting for some reason, but that's fine. So just brush it up. Our next step is toner. So I've been using this at night. This is the Clinique Clarifying Lotion, twice a day exfoliator, and the number 2 for dry combination. My skin type, which I forgot to mention, is pretty much normal to combination, but it's dehydrated. So it's not dry, but it's dehydrated from like within the body. So this one works really well for me. I found out about this through Huda Beauty, and this just helps keep everything smooth, keeps all the congestion away from here, and helps any breakouts if you have any breakouts. I like that it feels super tingly and clean, but it's not over drying. For cotton pads, I actually use these Shiseido squares. These are 100% cotton, so it doesn't absorb any of your product. You're never gonna waste any of your product, and you use less. So here we have our cotton. Just put a little bit on there. And just like everything, you're gonna go in an upwards motion. This is gonna help get any dirt or oil or makeup that was left over. I like to focus it around my nose because my nose tends to get like kind of oily and like a little, you know, blackheads. And then on the chin because I get the congestion through here. Sometimes I feel like, oh, toner is so useless. Like I don't need toner, you know? I'm doing so many steps, I don't want to do it. But then other times I'm like, wow, it's so necessary. Squeaky clean. Look, you guys can see like my real skin. Because sometimes on the makeup videos, the lights are so bright, it like, you know, washes you out and makes you look better than you are. But basically my concerns are through here, I have some melasma going on. It's either from like hormones, you know, like the sun damage from driving the car. And then I also have the hypopigmentation. So hyperpigmentation would mean you have darker spots, like darker splotches on your skin. Hypo means lighter spots. So as you can see, these little white marks through here. So that's pretty much my main concern. And then I tend to get pretty dark under the eyes. And I have like little bumps, as you can see. We're like all up close and personal, okay? Hi, welcome to me. And then through here, as you can see, some like larger pores. And the chin just like a little congested, okay? So those are my concerns, but it's fine. My skin's doing a lot better, but I haven't been super strict about my skincare lately, so I can take it up a notch. And I'm going to also do microneedling again, which I was doing every 4 weeks before. And I'm going to do a chemical peel for my melasma, I believe next week. So I will document all of that for you guys as well. So my next step, I actually like to do my eye cream first because The products I'm putting on my skin are super strong. It's going to be a hydroquinone and a retinol. So those are really strong. So if you were to put your eye cream on after you already had that on your face, you'd be rubbing that under here. And it's happened to me before. It gets super flaky and red and like peely. So I'm going to put my eye cream on first. For my eye cream, this is the Shiseido Wrinkle Smoothing Eye Cream. I've talked about this on my channel before. This is like one of the best eye creams I've ever found. And because my under eyes are so dark and bumpy, like I've tested them all. This is by far my favorite. It's so rich, but it sinks right in. So this is what it looks like. You don't need very much. So I take my ring finger, I dab it in there. I dab one here, and then one in the corner, and then one here at the brow bone. Boom. Boom, boom. Then once that's on, I take both my ring fingers and I get the excess and rub it. First, I try to gently just like pat, but at the same time, like swipe it to get, you know, sunk in. So I do like a little rough run through, I guess you'd call it. And I like to go like this way so I can snatch my eyes so there's no wrinkles, you know? And then I just like to look up and pat and make sure it's sinking in. Always use your ring finger because it has the least amount of pressure out of all your fingers. And you don't want to be rough because your skin is so thin right here. It's very vulnerable. Look how crazy my eyelashes look, guys. So our eye cream is on for my nighttime routine. So I showed you my concerns with my skin already. My biggest concern at this moment is the discoloration. So melasma, hyperpigmentation, hypopigmentation, whatever you want to call it. So basically, this is a combo. I got this from Emily Gemma. She has the blog called The Sweetest Thing. I just absolutely love her blog. I love following her on Instagram. And she had melasma from, I believe, her pregnancy. And she showed how to get rid of it. That's a skincare routine I've been following. And it actually works so fast and so well. I did it this summer. And my skin had never looked so clear in my life. But it was heavily peeling. So I couldn't really film my YouTube videos and I was like, I'm gonna look so crazy. So I stopped doing it and a little bit of it came back. But if you're serious about getting rid of your melasma, I will also link her blog post about it down below. But if you do these steps, it'll go away so quickly. So the nighttime portion of it is mixing a retinol. This is my SkinCeuticals retinol. I got the 1.0, which is the strongest one. I recommend you starting off with the 0.3, a less strong dose. This is the Zoe Medical Skin Bleaching Cream. This is hydroquinone in 4%. This is prescription only, so you do need to go to a doctor or a med spa, someone to prescribe you this. So basically, hydroquinone is kind of like a skin bleacher. So it does make your skin lighter, but it's going to bleach all the splotchiness, all the hyperpigmentation off, all the melasma off. It just targets the darker areas and overall like bleaches and brightens your skin. And then retinol, it's going to turn over the skin super fast. So basically this is going to give you new skin. It's going to look fresh and glowy, but you are going to peel. Retinol is a form of vitamin A. So you can also take actual vitamins like vitamin A and it will help more like cell turnover. So you don't need very much. So for the hydroquinone, I just like to take a little pea size. It's like less than one pump because I'm mixing it with the retinol. And the retinol, the same. You want to do about 50-50. I'm doing about a little less than a pea size. So here's both of them. And then I like to rub them together, mix them together. You can probably do this like layer at a time, like lay one thing down the other, but I just like mixing it. So I like to start by putting it here because this is where the melasma is. So when I'm applying it, I start here and then I rub it on the rest of the face. Just be careful. Be really careful around the eye area because it will make you peel. Also, if you're ever doing a retinol or a hydroquinone, anything like this, please make sure you're using SPF 50 and make sure you're reapplying it after 5 hours because your skin will be super, super sensitive with the hydroquinone and you can have the reverse effect. So if you do hydroquinone and you go in the sun, you will have leopard spots all over you. Like it will, boop, like repigment you super strong. So make sure you're being very careful and ask like your dermatologist or go to a med spa. Make sure you ask someone first so you're not just like using, you know, strong products. So I like to give this a minute to sink in, and while it's sinking in, I cleanse my hands with soap and water to make sure I get it all off. Okay, I promise you we're almost done. Like, so sorry I'm so extra, but like, I'm just really serious about my skincare and I'm trying to get back on it because I used to be so diligent at like twice a day skincare, million steps, okay? So this is one of my favorite moisturizers ever. This is the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. I love that it comes with a spatula on top. I think I'm almost out of this too. Here's what it looks like. I just absolutely love the smell of this. So I just get like a little pea size. This is my morning moisturizer, but at night, if I am using the retinol, I like to put this on top just to try to prevent a little bit of the peeling. So I'll just take this on my finger that's clean that I just washed, and I just dab this on my face. And this honestly feels just like water, but it's so hydrating and it makes your skin look so dewy. Obviously it's called dewy, but is it called dewy? Hold please. Yeah, it's called Dewy Skin Cream. But it makes your skin look so hydrated, so dewy. Just like, I don't know, I can't explain it. It's just like perfect. Like when you put this on, you just feel like you're having a good skin day, you know? And you know what I mean by good skin day. Like, it's rare. And some of those days you wake up, you're like, dang, my skin looks so good. Guys, I have this little like cut right here. It's so ugly and annoying. And I keep ripping the scab off. Now our moisturizer is all locked in, and give it like a little bit to sink in before you just go to bed and put your face on the pillow so it can be sunk into your skin and not go on the pillow. Also, I recommend using a silk pillowcase because your hair will thank you. It's anti-aging. Your hair will not get frizzy or ripped or damaged, and your skincare will not sink into a silk pillowcase. Just a little tip. I personally love the slip silk pillowcases, but you can get them at Target, Home Goods, anywhere. So, my favorite part, this is my Fresh Black Tea Firming Corset Cream. This is for face and neck. It has firming goji fruit extract, but I use this just for my neck. I personally hate these lines right here. Like I want to get them filled or something, but I've noticed everyone has them, so I don't know. But anyways, I just take a little of this, put it here, and I put a little here on the chest. And then you always want to work in an upward motion. So I just go like this. And just massage it in however you massage. Sometimes I like going like this too because I'm like hoping it will snatch back. If you guys want to see a body care routine video, then let me know because I can also show you like all the lotions and potions and everything I put on my body. So I did a video about skincare tools, so I don't want to touch on it too much in this video, but at night sometimes I do use this herbivore tool. It's really cold, like rose quartz stone, and you basically just go upward like this. And if you know about lymphatic drainage, you can YouTube it. If you don't, you can do that with this, and it just helps take all the puffiness, snatch this away, boom, 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 like this. I won't show you the whole thing, but you get the point. Okay, one of my last steps is my Mario Badescu facial spray with the rose water. This, it's kind of like water. It has a rose scent to it, but I just like how it feels when I spray it. I feel super hydrated, so I just do it till I feel like, you know, that's enough. Let this dry. Now, if you guys have any breakouts, this is the best spot treatment in the world. This is the Mario Badescu Drying Lotion. I don't want to put this on because I don't want to look psycho with like dots all over my face for this video. What you do is you don't mix it. There is like the powder at the bottom and the liquid at the top. You take the Q-tip, you stick it down to the bottom till it touches it, and then you take it out, and then you would just dot like on your little breakouts. And then you wake up, and I swear to God, they're like, boom, gone. Okay, my last step, because I'm sure you guys are tired of me. This is my Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask. This is the best lip mask ever. I actually have this one too that I love putting on, but I try to keep this for the morning because it has the slightest tint of like pink tint. I don't know, these two are just my favorite. It's hard to decide because like, look at this. I use this one like so much. I love that one so much. But we're gonna use our Bite Agave one. This, when I tell you this is a lip mask, this is a lip mask. You leave it on and you'll have like little dead skin coming off your lips. Like, it's incredible. So we just put a little glob of this on. My husband always tries to steal this from me. Okay guys, that completes my like 500 step nighttime skincare routine. I hope that you guys like this video. If you want to see my morning skincare routine or my body care routine, then leave me a comment down below and let me know. And be sure to subscribe before you leave and like the video if you want to see more videos like this. Until next time, thank you so much for watching.